Low self-esteem is like driving through life with your handbrake on. The truth is that nobody is born with limitless self-confidence. If someone seems to have an incredible self-confidence, it's because he or she has worked on building it for years. Self-confidence is something that you can learn and build up, because the challenging world of business and life in general can deflate it. Hello and welcome to Real Talk with Bolanle Ajibwe. In this video, I'll be sharing with you some useful tips to help you build up your self-confidence. If this resonates with you, come along with me and let's smash this goal together. Self-confidence is the attitude you have about your skills and ability. It is when you accept and trust yourself, and then you have a sense of control of your life. You have faith in yourself. For instance, you can feel confident in some areas such as academics, business, but lack confidence in others like relationship or communication. Well-meaning but sometimes unkind comments from those around us can eat us so hard and deflate our self-confidence. On top of this, we have to deal with our own inner critic of self-doubt that, it constantly reminds us or tells us that we are not good enough. When bombarded by so many elements that threatens our self-confidence, what we should do is take charge of building it up for yourself. As I coach my clients, building a successful business requires a thick skin and unshakable confidence in your ability to overcome obstacles, because there are surely a lot of obstacles on the way. So let me quickly share with us some tips that can help us in building our self-confidence. And the first one is visualize yourself as you want to be. Napoleon Hill once said, and I quote, "What the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." Visualization is the technique of seeing an image of yourself that you're proud of in your own mind. So when we struggle with low self-confidence, we can have a poor perception of ourselves. And most of the times, it's always inaccurate. It's irrational. So practice visualizing a fantastic version of you achieving your own goals. And one of the tools I share mostly with my clients is the practice known as the mirror exercise. Well, for those in my inner circle of coaching, they understand how this works. Let's move on to the next tip, and that is affirm yourself. Affirmations are powerful tools that you deliberately install in yourself to get a desired result and believe about yourself. We tend to behave in accordance with our own self-image. And the trick to making a lasting change is to change how you view yourself. So affirmations are positive and uplifting statements that we say to ourselves. And these are normally more effective when you say it out loud. You tend to believe whatever you tell yourself. So for example, if you hate your own physical appearance, practice saying something that you appreciate or something that you like about yourself. The next time you look in the mirror, look towards the positive about you. To get your brain to accept your positive statements more quickly, phrase your affirmations as questions such as, "Why am I so good at making deals?" instead of, "I am so good at making deals." Our brains are biologically wired to seek answers to questions, even without analyzing whether the question is valid or not. I previously made a related video about positive affirmations, and I encourage you all to go and watch it on my channel. I will attach the link to that video to this particular video, so it will be easy for you to access it. The next tip is do one thing that scares you every day. If you are insecure, guess what? The rest of the world is insecure too. Do not overestimate the competition and underestimate yourself. You are better than you think. The best way to overcome fear is to face it. And there are two definitions of fear that I love so much. And the first one is face everything and rise, or flee everything and run. The choice is yours to make. Doing something that scares you every day and gaining confidence from it will help you see your self-confidence soar, increase, and become better. So get out of your comfort zone, push beyond your familiar boundaries, and face your fears. The next tip is question your inner critic. You have been criticizing yourself for years now, and it hasn't worked. Try approving yourself and see what happens. Some of the harshest comments that we make or that we get is from ourselves. It is from that voice in our own mind, our own inner critic. And then we struggle. It pushes us to struggle with our self-confidence. Strategies such as cognitive behavioral therapy can help us, to question our inner critic and look for evidence to support or deny the things our mind tells us sometimes. For example, if you think that you are a failure, ask yourself, what evidence is there to support that thought? The thought that I am a failure. And what evidence is there that doesn't support that thought that I am a failure? Find opportunities to congratulate, compliment, and reward yourself, even for the little successes. The truth is, man cannot be comfortable without his own approval. Approve yourself. No one can make you feel inferior without your own consent. The next tip I'll be sharing with us is set yourself up to win. To establish true self-confidence, we must concentrate on our own success. Forget about the failures and the negatives in our lives. Too many people are discouraged about their abilities because they set themselves goals that are too difficult to achieve. Start by setting yourself small goals that you can easily win and achieve. Reduce or lower your expectation. Another tip is help someone else. Helping someone else often, it enables us to forget about ourselves. And it makes us feel grateful for what we have. It is very good, when you are able to make a difference in the life of another person. Instead of focusing on your own weaknesses, volunteer to mentor, to assist, or teach another person. And then you will see your own self-confidence grow automatically in that process. Care for yourself. Self-care is never selfish. It is productive. Self-care or self-confidence depends on the combination of your good physical, emotional, and social health. So it is hard to feel good about yourself if you hate your physical or constantly you have this low energy. Make time to cultivate good exercise, eating, sleeping habits, and in addition to that, dress the way you want to feel. You have heard the saying that clothes make man. So build your self-confidence by making the effort to look after your own needs. Create personal boundaries. Never be bullied. Don't allow anybody to bully you into silence. Never allow yourself to be made a victim. Accept no one's definition of your life because you define yourself. Learn to say no. Teach others to respect your own personal boundaries. If necessary, take classes on how to be more assertive and learn, how to say or ask for what you want. The more control and the more you say what you want, the greater you will have, or you will be able to build your own self-confidence. Now shift to an equality mentality. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of your own person. People with low self-confidence, they see other people as better than they are, or more deserving than themselves. Instead of carrying this perception, see yourself as being equal to everybody. They are not better than you, and they are not more deserving than you. Make a mental shift to an equality mentality, and this will automatically help you to improve your self-confidence. If you have gotten value from this video, subscribe to my channel on YouTube for more. Thank you all for watching. Keep shining your light in the darkness around us. Bye.